We welcome you into the award-winning Duncan Park in Hartford, Connecticut, as first pitch is officially underway. And it's good to be with you, everybody. Anthony Altamirano here on the call for game 1 of 3 here in Hartford. Landon Morris, the righty on the hill for post 96, as that's popped up and right to the second baseman for the first out of the day. Well, that'll bring up Ryan Nichols of the Wilbraham Falcons, who hail from Massachusetts. And they're coming all the way down for this wonderful triple header. This is the 13U game. 13U Legion squad, the summer league team for the West Hartford crew. And we have a great triple header of Legion baseball today. Starting off with the 13U guys. That one finds its way into the dirt. Caught by the catcher, though, before it goes to the backstop. Following the conclusion of this game, there'll be a brief break, and then we will have the 15U versus 17U. That'll be a Legion versus Legion battle. We'll have the coverage of that one as well. We'll have your coverage of Legion all day long. This is fouled over, and it hits the netting over by the first base side dugout. Finally, we'll end it with the 19U versus the Alumni. Should be a good one. Here's the pitch. This is swung on, lifted, foul territory on the run. Can't find it, so that's going to be a foul ball. A 2-2 count here with one gone. Morris says no to that pitch. He finds a pitch he likes. Now the toss. Just outside. Morris, a right-handed pitcher. He'll have the task of facing this Wilbraham team from Massachusetts in this first game of the triple header. Swung on, ripped up the middle. There will be the first hit of the ball game. Finds its way into center field. That'll be a base knock. Well, that'll bring up Philip Costello. So Costello steps in now, runner on first, one gone. Looks at a strike, clips the top of that zone. So runner on first, 1-0. That one lead off. Here's the pitch. Swung on into foul territory. First baseman is there, and he's going to make the grab. Now 2 gone here as the Legion look to get out of this inning. Well, 10:40 a.m. on this beautiful Saturday afternoon in the capital city. 73 degrees here in the top of the first inning. Just a beautiful day for baseball. We got those blue skies out. Partly cloudy today. It is the early portion of the morning, though. Here's the pitch from Morris. That one is in there for a strike. Jack Bork, the batter now, the cleanup hitter. This is swung on, lifted, foul, and it finds its way into the seats. It's off that netting, actually. 0-2 the count, with 2 gone, runner on first. Morris sets the stretch. In there, called third strike. He got him looking on a great pitch. So Morse gets out of it, leaves a runner stranded, 1 hit, no runs, no errors. Nothing, your score. Legion get to swing it when we come back.
Yeah.
Pitch for Wilbraham, takes the 2, Tom ready. At the plate now, number 1, Sora Sharkey.
Back here on WHCI as we get set for the start of the home half of the first. Dom Tangretti, the pitcher in the ball game for the Falcons. And it's a nice day here in Hartford. Sora Sharkey, the batter. Sharkey, a left-handed hitter. He'll be the first batter in the box for Legion today. Here's the pitch. 3-0 to Sharkey. Tangretti, the pitch. That one finds its way upstairs, so a 4-pitch walk for the Sharkster to start us off. So Sora gets aboard.
Coming to the plate is number 7, Nolan LaBelle.
And it steps in Nolan LaBelle. So LaBelle comes in. He'll be the number 2 hitter in today's ball game. Another lefty to start it off. So the second lefty Falcons are going to see. Sharkey's going to go. A swing and a miss. A strike. The throw to second is not in time. So we have our first stolen base of the ball game. Well, come on, folks. You know the drill now. The West Hartford kids, they know. They live and die by the base paths. We saw it with Hall. We saw it with Connard at the high school level. These kids, they know how to run. The pitch. Sora's going to go again. The throw to third is going to be not in time. 1-1 the count was a ball. So Sharkster draws a walk, steals second, and says, "Thank you very much, I'll take third." And now just sits 90 feet from home. Here's the pitch. That one way upstairs. Dangretti sets the pitch. Swung on, lifted, back behind the backstop, hits off the netting, bounces foul. So Legion looking to get aboard. The post-96 squad has a chance to get the first run of the ball game. It could come right here. The pitch. Swung on, grounded to first. Steps on the bag for the out, and Sharky will score, and post-96 will take their first lead of the ball game. The first run we see come across the plate. Well, that'll bring up Patrick Hsu. Ooh, that one inside. Kind of dances out of the way. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. A good heater there. Here's the pitch. Lays off. 2-1 now the count. Post-96 looking to keep this inning going. Just one gone, nobody on. It is a 1-0 game here. And getting the lead can be important. You know, this is a neutral site, but getting ahead can definitely help. Wilbraham coming all the way from Massachusetts to play at this ballpark. Swung on, lifted sky high. Pitcher calling for it. He's there to make the grab for the second out. So quickly 2 gone.
Coming to the plate, post 96, number 8, Alexander.
Well, that'll bring up Hudson Alexander. Want to know to him. Alexander, a pitcher, infielder, and outfielder, a utility guy. He can play anywhere. Hudson, an 8th grader from King Philip Middle School in West Hartford. KP, as it's better known. That one. It'll be a 3-0 count now. This 13U Post-96 squad is head coached by Sean Farley and assisted by Tony Hermano, Brian Helge, Pat Sharkey. A nice squad they got going on here. Should be a good season. This is early on for everybody here. It's a swing and a miss. Pitcher works his way back into the count, now full. With nobody on, 2 gone. It'll be a payoff pitch coming up. And here it is, the payoff pitch. Inside. So it'll be a walk. Sprints to first just in case, as it was a pass ball as well. But he doesn't get the chance to get the steal. So that'll bring up Chase Southers. Southers is a 7th grader. And he's an outfielder, a righty hitting batter. Southers is from Sedgwick Middle School. Runner goes. The pitch called a strike. The throw to second, not in time. Bounces, gets away from the second baseman. Shortstop there on the backup, though. Doesn't let it go into the outfield. So another stolen base. That is the 3rd stolen base of this inning from post 96. These kids can run. And that's a testament to kind of the coaching that they have going on in West Hartford. And it's really not even just the coaching and post 96. It's the coaching everywhere. You know, these kids, you know, coming up in West Hartford, they know to run, and it's so valuable, as that's a pass ball, and there he goes again. So that'll be an advancement on a wild pitch, or a pass ball, I should say. 3-1, the count is, with 2 gone. You know, and some people don't like stealing. I like it. You know, I think if you got the wheels, go for it. I like it. Gets you ahead, puts you in situations like right now where they have a runner on third. You know, base hit brings that guy home. Called strike there. And coach over at third thought that was the third. 3-2 the count here. Coach over at third base thought that was strike 3. He started making way towards the dugout. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's the high heater. Gets him swinging. They leave a runner stranded, but post 96 strikes first. 1-0, they lead it.
Leading off the top of the second, number 5, Des O'Brien.
Back here on WHCI as we get set for the start of the second inning. Des O'Brien, the batter here for the Falcons of Wilbraham, donning the green tops and the white pants. They also have the green helmet on, sort of a Kelly green, I'd say. And just a nice uniform. Both squads have nice uniforms. And that sky really clearing out too, so this is set to be just a wonderful Saturday, and we're so blessed to be here today at the award-winning Duncan Park. That's line to third for the first out of the inning. Is Park home to the AA Hartford Yard Goats. The Colorado Rockies affiliate. They're out of town right now in Portland, up in Maine, playing the Sea Dogs. This is swung on, hit to second. Fielded, toss to first. He's in time. Quickly, 2 gone. So they're able to get Ryan Kudla. And that'll bring up Tam Grady. Tam Grady at righty. He comes in with 2 gone, nobody on. Looks at a strike. Wilbraham led by head coach Dan Nichols, assisted by Dave Costello, John McGrath, Keegan Duke, and Don LaWare. This is fouled away, 0-2 quickly. So nobody on, 2 gone. 0-2 the count. The Tam Grady. Morris looking to get out of it. This is fouled away. It was just so special for everybody here involved to be at a park like this. Doesn't get much better than this. Really, I would say in Connecticut for sure. But it doesn't get much better than this, except for, of course, at the pro level in the Northeast. One of the best AA ballparks in America. One of the best minor league parks in America. This is swung on, lifted sky high into left center field. Left fielder on the run makes the grab for the out. So Morris shuts him down. 1, 2, 3. Go the Falcons. Through 1.5 played. Post 96 is up.
Leading off the bottom of the set, post 96, number 3, Will Fazio.
Back here on WHCI as we get set for the home half of the second. And the Falcons trail as that one gets away from the pitcher. Post 96 is up through 1.5 on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Will Fazio the batter. 2-0 the count. Post 96 will look to extend this lead that they're building on. And for the Falcons, they're looking to shut down so they can try to get back into this. Down but not out. It's still early. Tons of baseball left to be played. Here's the stretch. And he draws a walk for pitch. Walk for him. So Will gets aboard.
Down to play number 2, Cam Germano.
So Cam Germano, the batter here. Germano, a righty. Ooh, ducks out of the way of that one. Germano is 7th grader. He plays in the outfield. He can also pitch. And he goes to King Philip in West Hartford near Hall. Gets a good piece of metal on this one. Hits it right to the shortstop, who has some trouble with it. And he'll end up tossing it to first, or second, I should say, as there'll be no toss to first. So they'll get the force out at second. Fazio thought he had caught it originally, so he stayed at first and got a little tied up, but Falcons do pick up an out nevertheless. Andrew Oliveira, the batter now. Runner goes, throw to second, not in time. The pitch is called a ball, so 2-0. And now runner in scoring position. Just one gone. So the West Hartford Post 96 Legion squad gets another stolen bag, a 4th stolen bag for them today. The pitch, swung out and missed at a ball on the lower end of the strike zone. Leads off second. He goes. The pitch is a ball. The throw to third. Not in time. He's able to get there, make it a 5th stolen bag for the Legion squad of Post 96. Man, these guys can really run. They're not afraid early on to be this aggressive on the base paths. It's worked up to this point. Looks at a strike there. Full count here, 3-2, 1 on, 1 gone. Called 3rd strike. He kind of tried to duck out of the way. He can't believe the call. So 2 gone after the punch out. So Sestouli will step on in. Germano leading off 3rd. The pitch. Swung on, lifted sky high. This is going to hit off the netting and be foul. Well, if you look at Germano, he's not afraid to run, and he's got what some would call an oven mitt on. That's that famous sliding glove that the players wear nowadays. He's got it on his right hand. Helps him slide in. with a little bit of ease so they don't have any scuffs or scratches on their hand. It helps them kind of get in a little easier without the pain of that dirt. This is a pretty good swing, and it hits into center field. That's going to get down and score the run. Armano from third, rounding first and headed to second. He comes in, and that's going to be an RBI double.
At the plate now is number 9, Wilbraham.
So that'll bring up Aria Perea. That'll be a 1-1 count now. 2 gone, a runner on second after the RBI double. From Paul Sestouli. It's upstairs. Make it 2-1 now. There's the pitch. Goes flying over the catcher's head. Now the runner's going to break for third. The throw is not in time. Make it a 3-1 count now, as Post 96 keeps the aggressive tendencies going early on in this ball game. Well, it's worked up to this point, so why not, right? This is swung on, hit foul back behind the backstop off the netting. Falcons looking to get out of this and stop the bleeding here. Full count. He sets, now the stretch. Swung on and missed. He gets him there on a pretty good pitch. But another run does come across to score for Post 96. 2-0, they lead it.
Now on the ball for Post 96, Number 1, Sora Sharkey. Coming to the plate for Wilbraham. Number 43, Joey Wilbraham.
Back here on WHCI, we have a new pitcher in the ball game, and his name is Sora Sharkey. Now he'll come on and now lead Legion in this battle against the Falcons. Sharkey, a 7th grader from King Philip in West Hartford. Sharkey is obviously a pitcher, but he also plays in the infield and he plays in the outfield. This guy can play anywhere. And now we'll see him on the mound. A pitch from him. Swung on and hit foul. Thank you all to tuning in to this stream of Post 96 baseball here on WHCI. We're glad to have you. We're glad to be with you on this beautiful day. He chases this pitch and lifts it up, hits off the netting. So Joey McGrath gets a good piece of swinging on this one. He flies it out to the center fielder, though, who is there to make the grab. So McGrath goes down, but a great solid piece of hitting from the lefty. He got a good piece of metal on that one, just couldn't quite lift it into a spot in the outfield where it would fall anywhere but into that mitt. Here's the pitch. He leads off 1-0. Colin Broderick, the batter here. Ooh, that one inside. Did it hit him? It did not. So Sharkey comes in for Landon Morris, who was an 8th grader at King Philip. A pitcher and an infielder. Pitched a couple of good innings. As that'll be a walk. First walk surrendered by Sharkey today.
Coming to the plate now is number 16, Grayson O'Sullivan.
Grayson O'Sullivan, the batter. He looks at a strike. Well, you can see it there on the bottom of your screen. There's like a tarp as a throw to first is not in time. He gets back. So the tarp where Sharkey's standing is actually standing on what will look maybe from where you can see it an orange mound as the runner does go. The pitch of ball, the throw from the plate to second is not going to be in time. So the Falcons pick up their first stolen bag of the day. It comes in a good spot. Now they have a runner in scoring position as they look for their first run. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Well, I was saying, so they have the orange mound there, and that is a turf, custom-built turf mound from the folks here at the Yard Goats. I remember this from a conversation I had last season with one of the employees at the Goats. And that is a custom-built turf mound, and they do that to protect the regular dirt mound that the regular Yard Goat players will perform on. So that turf's there so that they can kind of like, you know, do whatever they want. You know, dig up into it, get a good, you know, grip on your stance. As that's in there, called third strike. 2 gone now, with a runner in scoring position. As that'll bring up Dave Roberts. But not the Dave Roberts you're thinking of. It's not the Dodgers manager, Dave Roberts. This is a different Dave Roberts. That'd be cool, though, huh? Sharkey checks over at second. Nothing doing. How about Dave Roberts, right? He's obviously a manager for the Dodgers. Played for 5 MLB teams over his 10-year career. He actually coached the Padres for a little bit, too, before officially being named the Dodgers manager about 10 years ago now. It's flown by. It seems like he's won a couple World Series with them, 2 straight. First team since the 1990s Yankees to go back-to-back. There's a little nugget for you. As they look for a three-peat. Yard Goats in the playoff mix, too. Since we're talking baseball and we're at their stadium, Yard Goats are in the playoff mix. It's a split season that those guys play at the AA level. That season will end shortly as this is swung on. Really good hit. That's going to find its way into the corner. Oh, this could be trouble. That's going to score a run. He's going to make his way to second. They're waving him to third. He wants it all. Puts on the brakes. He's got an RBI stand-up triple. Boy, just a solid piece of hitting from the righty. He was able to hit the oppo side of the field, and it landed in that danger zone. Ended up trickling towards that right field wall. Boy, that's where you want it to find. I tell you what, that is where you want the ball to be found. If you're the hitter. As soon as it came off his bat, he was thinking extra bases for sure. I don't know that he was thinking triple, though. He did pull it off. Noah Kelly, the batter now. Big swing and a miss there on a good cut. One and two to count, 1 on 2 gone. Looks at a good pitch there, but it'll be 2 and 2 now. Inside, kind of gets out of the way. Two and two now, the count. Ooh, that one inside. Should say 3 and 2 was the count. Now it is going to be a walk. So Ryan Nichols will step up to the plate, and he's in a good situation here. He's got 2 runners on, 2 runners gone, though. So Sharkey gets set. Now the stretch. A little upstairs. Well, 2 runners on. If I'm Sharkey, I'm thinking just take it 1 pitch at a time. Don't even worry about those guys. As they're going to pull off the hit and run, and it's going to work. Rips it up the middle. That's going to score another. Throw to third. Just not in time. Just misses it. That's going to be an RBI single. And we're going to restart 2-2. We are starting over. Falcons able to tie it up. Ooh, that one inside, up and in. Well, the Falcons needed this inning. Philip Costello, the batter now. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit foul. So 2 runners on, 2 gone. Says hit foul. This is a chopper, hit to third, gets past the third baseman and shortstop. And the Falcons have taken the lead. That's a good piece of hitting. It does get kind of bobbled up there in the hot corner. As the Falcons from Massachusetts take a 3-2 lead. Jack Bork, the batter now. He's got a runner on first, a runner on second. Still 2 gone. They have a little 2-out rally going on here. Here's the pitch. So swung on, hit foul. A big spot for the Falcons. They'd like to extend this lead. Post 96 filled with talent from top to bottom. As Sharkey catches him, but the throw to second gets away. Both runners are going to advance. That'll be an error. Sharkey did catch him too. Caught that runner lacking. That one's high. 2-1 with 2 gone. That one clips the strike zone, make it 2-2 now. Sharkey gets set. Checks his runners on third and second. Now the pitch. This is fouled away. Way to stay alive there from the batter. You know, you're in protect one with 2 strikes on you, and he was able to just get under that ball, but he wasn't able to square it up. So he'll be looking to do that. Meanwhile, for Sharkey, maybe throw it off speed here, or get him with a high fastball. The pitch. Well, that was a good one there. Does not find the strike zone, make it 3-2. So now this is where the pressure gets high. 2 runners in scoring position, 2 are gone. And now the count is loaded. Lifted up, stays alive, hits off that netting. This is an excuse me swing. It ends up being hit pretty well, but foul over on that third base side. goes past the dugout, hits the netting over by those lower level left field seats. He had a pretty good swing on it. I think now is here where you go off speed for Sharkey. You know, or at the very least, if you're going to go fastball, throw it inside. He does get a grounder here. They throw to first. Goes sailing over the first baseman's head. So there's going to be an error. He's going to reach. That's going to bring home a pair of runs for the Falcons. So 2 are going to come in off of that one. We will have a visit on the mound here. Coach will come in and talk to Sharkey. Try to calm his nerves down. You know, some things you can't control as a pitcher, and this is at his stage in this development. It's all about the learning experiences and just, you know, playing calm. He's been tossing a good game. You know, some things you just can't control, unfortunately. And so if I'm Sharkey, you know, I just got to take it one pitch at a time. You know, focus on the batter and everything you have in front of you. One of my mentors told me something that really resonates with me, and I think for Sharkey it could work here. I know he can't hear me, but for any of those young pitchers out there, control the controllables, right? There's things in life that you can't control, and Sharkey is, as a pitcher, has some things in this inning that he couldn't control if he had tried to. And so it's all about controlling those controllables. What he can control is what he's tossing, right? It's what he worked with his battery mates for. And so taking a pitch at a time, that's all. He's got a 1-1 count here. He does have 2 outs. He has a runner in scoring position. The pitch, this is fouled away. Sharkey checks over at the man at second. Now the stretch, the pitch. Chopper just misses Sharkey's glove. It's going to find its way up the middle. They're going to send that runner home, and that's going to be another run for the Falcons. Make it 6-2 now. I went upstairs. Ryan Kudla, the batter here. So Kudla comes in with 2 gone, a runner on first. The pitch from Sharkey. That's in there. Steps off the bag, and we'll do it again. Here's the pitch. Out away. So the Falcons really battling here. They've managed to score 6 unanswered now, and they might need that. Post 96, filled with talent, like I've mentioned before. The best from West Hartford playing on this team. That one hits the roof of the stadium. On a foul ball. Well, we do have the netting, so I don't anticipate a foul ball to find us over here in the booth. We got that netting to protect us. Swing and a miss. Sora Sharkey manages to get out of it on a nice strikeout there. But the Falcons strike for 6. 6-2, they lead it. You're watching WHCI.
Leading off post 96, number 22, Teddy Sabowski.
Teddy Sabowski is in for post 96. The 13U squad. As we do have a new pitcher for the Falcons. It'll be number 23, Ryan Kudla. This is swung on, hit really well into left field. That's going to get down, and it's going to wind its way into the corner. Now we have the runner making his way into second. And that's going to be a leadoff double for the post 96 squad.
At the plate now, number 4, Thomas Zisa.
See, swung on and missed, a strike. 0-1. Pitch. That's going to get past. That runner is going to make his way to third. He'll be in there safely. What will be called wild pitch. So now runner on third, nobody gone. 2-1 count. Thomas Zisa, the batter. Make it 3-1. Still nobody gone here. This is the spot Post 96 wants to be in. You know, they want to be in this spot. This is where you can get your runs back. You know, you're down 4. You already got a man on third. That'll be ball 4. So he walks him, puts a runner on first. And now 2 on with nobody gone. Well, that'll bring up Landon Morris. That's going to be a ball. The righty sets the pitch. Runner goes. This is popped up. Foul territory. And that's going to wind up in the dugout. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Catcher will just toss it right back to the pitcher, so an easy free pass on the base paths. Swing and a miss. So Morris now full count to him. This is swung on, hit really well into the outfield. Over the head of the left fielder. They're going to wave. First runner home and the second runner home. Both runs will find their way into score, and Morris wants the triple. Gets in there. A 2 RBI triple for Landon Morris. That was a good piece of hitting. It went over the head of the left fielder and ended up trickling towards the warning track. And that was trouble. Now Landon's going to go for the steal of home. He gets caught in a rundown. The catcher will tag him out as he tried to break for the plate. Didn't quite work out the way they wanted it to. So that will be the first out of the inning, I should say, for the Falcons. Shows bunt, misses it, so 0-1, or it should be actually 1-1. It'll be strike 3 called, so he gets him looking there. And now quickly 2 are gone. Well, that'll bring up the pitcher, Sora Sharkey. So Sora, a 7th grader. He's a switch hitter batting from the left. And that's good. That's valuable to have. He's a righty thrower, but he is a switch hitter. He says the best part of his game is his defense. This is ripped real well. That's going to get past the infield and find its way into the outfield. A solid base knock for Sora. So that'll bring up Nolan LaBelle. They check on Sharkey over at first, gets away from them, and they'll hold the Sharkster over at first. LaBelle, a 7th grader and a catcher, throws right, bats left as the steal from Sharkey is in time. Sharkey's got a couple of stolen bases today, that being his 3rd. Go for 4, Shark. Go for 4. I mean, why not, right? That one gets away, so Sharkey will go. Won't be a stolen bag, though. That'll be an advancement on the pass ball. Yeah, steal home. Tell him steal home, coach. No, don't do that. I mean, it's got to be the right moment, right? This is a good piece of metal. Gets past the first baseman. Sharkey will glide his way into the plate. And that's going to be a run. RBI single style. Well, they might call that an error even. That'll be a strike. Here's the pitch. I want a bit high. Patrick Sue from St. Timothy's. He's an 8th grader. A 1-2 counts him with 2 gone. St. Timothy, a middle school in West Hartford, as he gets a pretty good piece of hitting on this. Hits into center field, gets over the center fielder's head. That's going to hold him at first. But he does advance the runner from first base to third base, and a great piece of hitting from the lefty.
That's playing now. Number 8, Hudson Alexander.
Hudson Alexander will step on in. Alexander, a righty. And Sue's going to go. They won't even throw, so he'll make his way into second. Now 2 runners on. Alexander, an 8th grader from King Philip Middle School. Ooh, that one inside. Did it hit him? It did not. Alexander got a little swagger to him with that jersey. He's got that half-tucked, half-untucked look. As he tips this one foul. So 2-2 the count. There are runners on second and on third, with 2 gone here. And the Legion squad only trailing by a run. Here's the pitch. Swung on, pretty good piece of hitting and a pretty good piece of fielding. The shortstop catches it and he's shaking his hand. He says, man, that kind of hurt. Oh, man, he said, hey, that kind of hurt me. Saw him shake his hand all the way to the dugout. But the Legion make a run back. 6-5, they trail by 1. You're watching WHCI.
in 6, 4, Thomas Cecil.
Well, you heard Rick Sanford say it there. Cecil, new pitcher.
2, Dom Tangredi.
And Dom Tangredi gets a base hit. We welcome you back into the award-winning Duncan Park here in Hartford, Connecticut, the capital city.
Stepping in the box now for number 3, Joey McGrath.
So McGrath comes in. Takes a big cut there, swing and a miss for a strike. So 0-1 the count to him. So Thomas Zisa, the new pitcher, is a 7th grader from KP in West Hartford. Bunch of kids from KP on this list, on this roster. And we know somebody from KP on our crew too, Leo Kabakov, who did a couple games with us this season. He's a KP guy too. Leo, if you're watching, you did a fantastic job this season. We're lucky to have you. This is a good piece of hitting. Grounded to second. Could be twin killing. Oh, the throw to second. Has some trouble with it. He keeps with it, though. And I can't believe it. He manages to get him out. Second baseman flipped it to the shortstop, who had some trouble with it, and the runner ended up running just a little bit over the base. And he managed to get him out. How about that? There'll be a ball there. What a wacky play that was. You gotta love baseball, though, right? It's the type of stuff you see. So McGrath on first. He'll reach on a fielder's choice. This is swung on, popped up. Oh, and they got him doubled up here. Second baseman caught it and then throws to first as they caught a man in no man's land. They get the twin killing to end the inning. Now stay tuned. Legion get a cut to try to come back into this game when we return.
While you got a moment, I'd like to take this time to send a huge thank you to Post 96 GM, Sean Farley, for the tireless hours he puts in to make a day like this happen today. Please put your hands together for General Manager Sean Farley. pitcher for Wilbraham, number 12, Colin. At the plate.
Back here on WHCI, Broderick, the new pitcher in the game for the Falcons. And he'll be facing Chase Southers, the first to face him. Big swing and a miss there. Colin Broderick, the new pitcher. Thank you for tuning in on WHCI. We'll have your coverage of all three games in this triple header of Post 96 and the American Legion. This is swung on and fouled away. Today starting with the 13Us in Post 96 versus the Falcons from Massachusetts. This is will be a 2-2 count now. He got him on a punch out, really good pitch. So that'll be the first out of the inning.
To the plate, number 3, Will
Razio will be the batter now. Fazio from Sedgwick. He's an infielder and a 7th grader. A 6-5 ball game here in the 4th. Post 96 down, but not out. They look to come back. They had a pretty good inning last half. In this half, they'll look to get some more bats going. They look set a strike there. 1-2. This is grounded to third. Foul ball. Ooh, that was close. Third baseman did have some trouble with it as well. So 1-2 count. Wilbraham Falcons look to try to get out of this inning without allowing a run. They try to maintain this lead. Full count now. Nobody on. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing on and miss. And there's a strikeout. Back-to-back outs to start the half inning. Gamermano, the batter now. Hits this one softly. A foul. Mono, a 7th grader from KP. He's a pitcher and a center fielder. Throws left, bats right. So in his opinion, Coach Farley is the team leader. We asked the kids a couple questions coming into this game, kind of a get to know them more. He says the best part of his game, when asked, is making web gems. He's been working on his pitching as well. So that'll be something to watch for this season. See the progress he's making as a young pitcher. He's an outfielder too, so we know he has a good arm. He's worked a pretty good count here. Ball 4. So he's able to draw the walk. Romano gets on. And Andrew Oliveira now, the batter. That one low gets away. So Romano will advance to second with ease. These kids are young, but I'd tell you, we've actually seen some pretty good control from these pitchers. Something you would not maybe expect to see as the runner is going to go. The throw to third is not going to be in time. Third baseman loses the ball. So he's in there. Does a little sally too. He loves it. So Romano gets in. Here's the pitch. That went upstairs. Now they caught him in a rundown. Romano trying to get out of this. Third baseman now chasing him down. The throw home. Oh, now the pitcher trips up. Now he's chasing him down, and he's speedy. He catches up to him. Now they caught him in a rundown. They're able to nab him out for the third out. Post 96 comes up short. 6-5 your score.
Staff there at Oakland Park and the Yard Goats for their hospitality over the last handful of years and their support of all communities around. Thank you to the whole.
Well, there's a look at the party deck, one of many party decks here at the award-winning Duncan Park in the capital city of Hartford. That is the Garage Beer Party deck. And there's no parties up there right now. We're trying to get a party going. If you're in the area, come on down to Duncan Park and join us for a fun day of baseball. We have a new pitcher in the ball game, Hudson Alexander. So Alexander comes on for post 96. He'll look to hold off these Falcons. The pitch from Alexander. That one clips the zone. That'll be a strike. So it'll be a walk. He's able to draw a walk here. So Grayson O'Sullivan able to get on. And it steps in David Roberts. Again, I should say not Dave Roberts, the manager of the Dodgers. This is David Roberts. He might go by Dave, though. Who knows? Alexander gets the runner to slide over to first by just a look. He just turned his way, and the runner went sliding. So 1-1 count. One and two now to count. Here's the pitch. Make it 2-2 now. Well, the Yard-Goats are out of town. They're graciously allowing Post 96 to utilize the stadium. As Alexander picks up a strikeout there. First out of the inning. For those interested in AA baseball, the Yard-Goats are currently in Portland right now, but they are holding a playoff spot. They are first in the Eastern League Northeast by a half a game up on New Hampshire. They're playing the third-place Portland Sea Dogs, the Boston Red Sox affiliate, up in Hadlock Field, up in Maine. Maine's fun. I've been to Maine. I've been to Portland, Maine, more specifically. It's pretty fun up there. Portland right now 28-26 on the season. They're a game and a half back of the Hartford Yard-Goats, who are 29-24. They will face off against the Sea Dogs tonight, and then they will close out the road stand tomorrow on Sunday before taking that Monday trip back to Hartford. Noah Kelly over here, the batter. 3-1 count to him with a runner on first and one gone. Alexander, the pitch. The runner goes. It'll be a walk. So now two runners on and one gone. So that'll bring up Ryan Nichols. Alexander sets, now the stretch. It's a little upstairs for a ball. That gets past the catcher. Both runners are going to break. And now put him on second and third with one gone. That'll be upstairs, so he loads the bases up with the walk. Philip Costello, the batter now. Bases loaded. They bring the infield in. You see there on your screen, the infield is a little bit in. They don't want anything getting past them. And bases are loaded. Force at any base now. There's the bright side, one gone. So they'll be looking for either a strikeout or a double play here. Those would be the two most ideal situations. Of course, anything else could happen. You know, pop fly in a foul territory would be nice for them. Even a regular ground ball back to one of any of these players. Well, there's a strike there. Now 2 strikes on him. So he's going to be in protect mode now. Alexander's got him right where he wants him. Just a strike away from a punch out. The pitch to Costello. He slaps this one. Foul territory. Third baseman able to get it on the run. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. What a play.
Number 17, Jack Bork.
Boy, he reached over that dugout and he just swiped it. That's a great play from Paul Sestouli of Bristow. And they're going to try to send the runner home out a pass ball. No, nothing going on here. They'll keep him. Base is still loaded. This time 2 outs. Jack Bork, the batter. Here's the pitch. That one low and outside. Yeah, what a play from Sestouli. He was able to reach over the dugout, and he got a pretty good catch on that one. We've seen a couple of those plays at this ballpark from the minor league guys, as they'll walk home and run. So make it 7-5 Falcons. That'll bring up Des O'Brien. And they'd like to capitalize on this situation with 2 outs, but the base is juiced. Two and 1 count. Swung on and lifted, but a jump from the first baseman, able to grab it there. And they're able to get out of it. They leave the bases loaded, but not before the Falcons pick up an insurance run. 7-5, they lead it. Back here on WHCI as Oliveira steps in and looks at a strike. It'll be Colin Broderick, the pitcher, back out there for another inning of work. Gets him on a punch out. So there's a way to start an inning. Gets a quick out there.
Coming to the place number 6, Paul Satuli.
So Paul Satuli, the batter now. He made that fantastic play over at third base earlier in the game. Swings and pops this one up. And that is going to wind up in the lower tier suites over by that home dugout on the third base side. Here's the pitch. Oh, this is a great piece of swinging here in the center field. On the reach, can't grab it. It finds its way down. That's going to be a base hit. That's Stuli going to head over to second, and that's a double. Better call Paul if you need an extra base hit. It's a Stuli. A great piece of hitting. And they check on Sestuli over at second. Nothing doing. Good piece of hitting here, popped up. Shortstop is there to make the grab for the out. 2 gone. This is Dooley over at second.
Now batting number 22, Teddy Spaulding.
to Teddy Zabowski from KP. Rips this one into the outfield. That's going to be a base knock. Gets past the left fielder. They're going to send Sestouli home. That's going to be a run and a RBI double. Teddy Zabowski, how about that? Well, he got all of that one. He lifted it into left field. And a really good piece of hitting from him. There's a swing and a miss there. That one is going to find its way into the strike zone, 0-2. Pitch. A little upstairs. Thomas Zisa, the batter. 7th grader from King Philip. Big swing and a miss there. So he gets the punch out. But not before allowing a run. The Falcons still lead it 7-6. Back here on WHCI, Nolan LaBelle, the new pitcher in the ball game. So LaBelle comes in. And Ryan Kudla, the first to face him this beautiful day in Hartford. Pops this one up, foul territory, and it hits the roof. So 0-1 the count. LaBelle, he comes in for Hudson Alexander on the list of pitchers used by Sean Farley. LaBelle, a normally everyday catcher. He's a seventh grader from Sedgwick. Gets a big swing and a miss there from Kudla. LaBelle, a righty thrower, a lefty batter. He's been working on his speed this offseason, as that one is lined right to the second baseman for an out. So quick out there. Well, something that he says is his best part of his game is his hand-eye coordination. That's important for a catcher, but also a pitcher. He's now on the other side of it. And so he gets to see both sides of the battery today. Dom Tangretti, the batter. Here's the pitch. That one doesn't find the strike zone. A bit upstairs. Make it 2-1 now, the count. There's nobody on at 1 out. Swing and a miss. That's a big cut there. Make it 2-2 now. There's a big spot here. He'd like to get the strikeout. The pitch. Oh, he just misses the strike zone there. Make it 3-2, full count. Umpire signals it. It's a tough spot. Post 96, you want to kind of stop these Falcons, get your guys back in on the offensive end, give them a chance. Falcons fighting away, though. That one finds its way into the upper deck. It's off some seats. So full count here, one gone, nobody on. LaBelle, the pitch. Ooh, ducks out of the way, so that'll be ball 4. He'll take his base. So he didn't quite get the spin that he wanted on that pitch, and it results in a walk for the Falcons. Puts a runner on first. As Joey McGrath steps in. That one inside kind of dances away. Throw to second. Tries to get the runner. Not in time, though. So now runner in scoring position here in the top of the 6th. LaBelle steps off the bag. And the runner gets back to second. Falcons threatening here in the 6th. This is chopped away. 7-6 your score here in the capital city. on this Saturday afternoon. That temperature now at the stadium has moved up to 79 degrees too. So this day is getting a little bit warmer. It's only going to get hotter throughout this day. Chopper to second. Second baseman has some trouble with it. Shortstop there to back him up. Keeps it in the infield. That's going to be a base knock. On an infield style single, puts runners on the corners with only one gone. Well, that's going to bring up Colin Broderick.
Number 12, Colin Broderick.
So Broderick steps in. LaBelle the pitch. This is a grounder to short. Could be two. They'll just throw to one for the easy out. A run does come across to score. And that runner from first is able to advance to third. Make it 8-6.
Now batting number 16, Grayson O'Sullivan.
So now Grayson O'Sullivan steps on in. That's a strike there. Here's the pitch. In there, called strike. The 0-2. Gets him looking. A good out there and a much needed one. They do allow a run to score. 8-6 your score.
Now batting, Landon Morris.
Landon Morris, the batter now. As we get set for this next half inning. A new pitcher in the ball game for the Falcons. This is swung on, lifted sky high, shallow center field. The center fielder on the run makes the grab for the out. Jack Bork, the new pitcher.
Now batting number 13, Henry Helton.
Henry Helge, the batter. So Helge steps in. He's a 7th grader, outfielder, and a pitcher. Throws right, bats right. He's been working on his pitching recently. His favorite baseball memory was he hit his first home run last year. He hits a bunt right here on a drag, and he gets a single out of it. The throw is off target. He's actually going to get to second on this play. How about that from Henry Helge? So a good piece of base running right there from the 7th grader. And now a runner in scoring position, one gone. Checks over at Helge at second, nothing doing. There'll be a ball there. Sora Sharkey, the batter. He's got a 3-0 count here. We'll look at a strike on that one. Three and one to Sharkey. We'll draw a walk, so a good eye from the young Sharkster. That puts two on with only one gone. Now Post 96 has got a good look. Getting ahead here. Shows a bunt. Nolan LaBelle from Sedgwick, the batter. Looks at a strike. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Got that high heater working for him on that last pitch. It'll be a 1-0 count now. To Patrick Sue. Sue 2-0 now in the count. So he's working a good one up to this point. Works it now to 3-0. 2 runners on, 2 gone. And the post 96 boys looking to get a comeback going on here. He'll look at a strike there. Good take. But he's still driving this car. The pitch to him. Now 3-2. And the pitcher works his way back into this count. Now batter's going to be in protect mode. Expect something to hit here on a 3-2 count. Something to hit he got. Lifts it into left field. That's going to land fair. Oh, man. Hugs the line. That's going to score a run. Now they're going to send Sharkey home. Rounding third. He's able to get in there. And Sue moves to second. Call that a 2 RBI single, and he advances on the throw to home. A great piece of hitting from Patrick Sue. Hugs that left field line. They did him favors. We are starting over here in the home half of the 6th. And now Hudson Alexander, the 8th grader from KP, gets a good piece of hitting on this one. Lifts it into center field and gets down. They're going to bring the run home, and now Post 96 has a lead. Alexander the Great with a RBI double, and it couldn't have come at a better time. Post 96 boys leading it now, 9-8 your score. Chase Sothers, the outfielder in 7th grade from Sedgwick. At the plate, a little 2-out rally going for the Post 96 Legion boys from Weha. A 1-2 count, 2 gone, a runner on second. Here's the pitch. Ooh, ducks out of the way. Yikes. Alexander will patrol on over to third. And now just 90 feet away, another insurance run. Here's the pitch. Called third strike. He got him looking. So he's able to get out of it, but not before Post 96 takes a lead, 9-8. The good guys lead it. Back here on WHCI as we get set for the start of the 7th inning in the capital city. A swing and a miss, a foul ball. As Dave Roberts steps on in. A 9-8 ball game. The pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2 the count now. Make it 1-2 the count. Andrew Oliveira, the batter. Fouls that one away. Or Andrew Oliveira, the new pitcher, I should say. Excuse me. He's the new pitcher in the ball game for the Post 96 boys. He comes into this one with a lead as this is slapped into fair territory, and Oliveira is there to make the grab for the out. So quickly one gone here.
Number 6, Noah Kelly.
And Noah Kelly comes in. Swings and grounds this one to short. The toss to first. A great catch there from the first baseman is in time for the second out. So 2 gone here. Ryan Nichols, the batter. The pitch. Ooh, that one inside. Kind of gets out of the way. So 1-1 count. That one laid off. Ball. 2-1. That's a strike. Clips the zone. Now he's working a 2-2 count. Oh, just outside, make it 3-2. Nobody on, 2 gone. Post 96 up. Oliveira, a 8th grader from Bristow, looking for the punch out. Stays alive, fouls it off. Stays alive again. Well, he's really working this count. He's able to foul off a couple of balls back to back. He's staying alive. He's seeing the ball well right now. You got to wonder if he's going to be able to put this one in play. The pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. He works a good count, gets the walk. And now the tying run is on first base. For Philip Costello. Costello looks at a ball high and up. Runner leads off first. Now the pitch. Swung on, lined into left field. Gets past the left fielder. Trying to track it down. He's going to bring it in. They're going to put the stop sign up at third. There's a double for Costello. That's a big hit for the Falcons.
Number 17, Jack Bork.
As Jack Bork will step on in. He's got a chance to tie this game back up. And the go-ahead run on second. Really good ball game here. That one's low, make it 2-0. Ball 4. So now the bases are loaded.
Now then, number 5, Des O'Brien.
Des O'Brien steps on in. And now he's here in a huge spot. Bases loaded, 2 gone. Oliveira trying to stick with it. And he'd like to get him out. 0-2. Oliveira looks for the punch out. The pitch. A soft grounder back to the pitcher. They have some trouble with it. Throw to first, not in time. We are tied in the 7th.
Now batting 23, Ryan Kudlow.
Ryan Kudlow, the batter now. Falcons have the go-ahead run on third and some insurance runs on first and second should they be able to get them home. This is swung on, grounded to short. Throw to second for the force out. We'll get him. So the run will not count. 9-9. They are able to get one in on the last AB, though. We're tied. We head to the home half of the 7th. Legion looks to walk it off.
This year, 8th Lodge, Post 96, proud to celebrate its 100-year birthday. Please put your hands together. That great accomplishment and their support of West Arkansas. What a great game today. Put your hands together for these 2 great teams. To our friends and family from Wilbraham, we wish you all the best. Coach Wilbraham, thank you. Post 96 families, thank you. What a great day of baseball here today.
Well, back here on WHCI, there'll be a tie is what they will finish in. A 9-9 score. So they'll finish in a tie. It is just an exhibition, so Post 96 boys don't get to have their chance to walk it off. The 13U game ends in a tie. Everybody wins here at the Dunk. Just a beautiful day for baseball. Both teams got aboard to drop 9 runs apiece. And a great ball game to watch, a great ball game to call. We had a pleasure covering this one. There are 2 more games. Don't worry, folks. No, we will not be ending here. There will be more baseball to be played. It'll be Post 96 versus Post 96 from here on out. I want to thank everybody for tuning in for Wilbraham Falcons and Post 96. Just a great game between these 2 squads. Thanks for Wilbraham for coming all the way down from Massachusetts to play this game. But it will end in a 9-9 tie for the 13U game. So we'll take a break. We'll have a new stream. The other 2 streams are up right now on our YouTube channel, so make sure to watch them. It'll be fun. Next up, the 15U taking on the 17U. From all of us here at WHCI, Alex Stroud, Zach Lawrence, this is Anthony Altamirano saying so long for now. Again, we'll be back shortly with the 17U and 15U game.